I've seen the bank records. You had $10 million wired into an account offshore set up by Ian Devlin. Yeah. That's a lot of money, Nicholas. What was it for?
What does that have to do with Michael's shooting?
Well, I'm not going to know until you answer the question.
Look, you really wouldn't understand.
Look, if you know something about this guy, I need to know, okay? Why did you wire that money into his account?
It was the only way I could see Emily. When I came home from Emily's funeral, she was there, in her ball gown. I know. At first, I thought it was dreaming, or maybe it was a manifestation of my grief. I don't know, but she was real, Jason. I could see her. I could talk to her. I could touch her. And it didn't make sense to me at the time, but it just didn't matter.
How does Devlin fit in?
Well, he has access to an experimental medication that can lessen some of the other side effects, allowing me to keep seeing Emily.
Well, why wouldn't you just ask Patrick or Robin?
Because the medication's in a trial stage and it's not approved for use in this country.
So Devlin's providing illegal drugs. Do you know who he's working for?
I have no reason to believe that Dr. Devlin is involved in anything criminal other than providing me with a drug that's technically illegal in this country.
He charged you $10 million.
I know, but since I've been taking it, I haven't had one episode of rage or a blackout or anything. And I don't see Emily as much as I would like to, but I still can see her, and to me, that's worth any amount of money.
This guy's preying on your desperation to make a profit.
What do you want me to do? I mean, is it wrong for me to want to take this drug? Is it wrong for me to want to pay any amount of money to keep seeing Emily?
I don't know. I don't. I mean, I know how much you loved her. If I could take a pill and see Emily again, I'm not sure I would turn it down either.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, do you have a minute?
Actually, I was on my way to the hospital. How's Carly doing?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about Carly.
Oh, okay.
You were with her when I couldn't be. You know, through Michael's surgery and when the doctors told her the prognosis.
Yeah, you know, I did what I could.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. What concerns me is how Carly's taking the news. You saw her at the hospital, Jason. I mean, she's still in complete denial.
It's hard to, it's hard to accept what the doctors are saying at this point.
Yeah, especially when Michael just opened his eyes. And Patrick said that it was just a reflex. Of course, Carly's taken it as a sign that he's getting better, and then he's going to wake up and be the same little boy that he was before the shooting. I can't get through to her, and I was hoping that you could.
For as long as I've known Carly, she's always done what she wants. I've never been able to tell her anything, Jax.
Well, you could try. You know, she may accept the fact that Michael's never going to wake up if she hears it from you.
Yeah, but it's not going to matter what I say to her. She's going to fight for Michael as long and hard as she can. There's no way to stop her.
I know how much she loves Michael. She'd give her own life to save his. As would I. But sadly, there's nothing more we can do for him. But Carly has another little boy at home. And he's scared and confused, and he needs his mother. And Morgan's already asking questions, and it's not fair to keep telling him that Michael is going to get better when he's not.
Morgan's too young to understand what's going on.
No, Jason, he understands. Okay, he's grown up quite a bit. He knows his brother's hurt, and he also knows that his daddy and his Uncle Jason never leave the house without a gun. I mean, it's better he learns the violence of your world now than end up like his brother. Now, you know that I've never approved of your lifestyle. And that said, I am also aware of how much Carly loves you. It pains me to say it, but she trusts you more than anyone else. Carly needs to understand the reality of Michael's situation, and the only person who can tell her that is you.
Hey. How's Michael? Is there any change?
Jack said he opened his eyes.
Wow, my God, you must be so relieved. I mean, I know how much everybody has been worrying since the surgery.
It was only a reflex. They don't think Michael's gonna come out of the coma.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, Carly's still holding on, you know.
Yeah, I know. I went to visit Michael's room to see if Carly needed anything, and she was less than happy to see me, which I completely understand, but she did make it pretty clear that she didn't need me or my pity.
That was nice of you, offered.
I know how much Michael means to you, Jason, and if there is anything, and I mean anything at all that I can do, please, just let me know.
Well, actually, there is. What can you tell me about this Dr. Devlin?
Dr. Devlin, he's a great surgeon. I mean, I just finished my last physical therapy session. My hip is great. Everything went without any sort of
That's good. That's good.
But not what you're looking for.
No, I want to know if maybe he told you why he was here, what brought him to Port Charles in the first place.
Well, I don't know. I know he went to med school with Patrick Drake. I don't know where, but I do know that they were friends.